Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to deal with one of the sins of our culture. The sin I want to deal with in this video is the sin of anarchy. And anarchy is essentially behaving without law, abiding in lawlessness, breaking the law without any regard for who it hurts. A lot of times, anarchy in our culture is a political type activist movement. A lot of people subscribe to a certain political position. They become very extreme in that position, and then they go out and they call for anarchy. There have been multiple hits put on members of the government. There have been attacks. There have been violence and things like that. And the anarchists are saying that it's acceptable because they disagree with what the government is doing. Now, everybody has freedom of speech. We can agree, we can disagree. But where it turns into sin is when you have people who are willing to go so far as to try to take somebody's life because they disagree with that person. Now, it would be one thing if this movement was like a more isolated thing where you maybe have a couple people and in a basement talking all crazy, you arrest them and you get rid of it. But this is becoming actually a mainstream movement where people who are these anarchists disagree with something that somebody may have, and it doesn't even have to be a member of the government. It could be a person who views the world a certain way. It could be a person who simply stands on simple foundational biblical truths. And the anarchists, if they think that person is too influential, they want to kill them. And that's kind of the world that we're living in right now. And I want to caution you against this. If you are a person who's maybe not going out and committing anarchy, but if you have that anarchist spirit inside of you, I caution you to remember who is in ultimate control in this world, because it's not the president, it's not any prime minister, and it's not any king, it's not any nation ruler. The controller and ruler of this world is God, and he rules through his king, the Lord Jesus Christ. Colossians chapter 1, 15 through 16 tells us that Christ is the image of the invisible God and that all things were made through him and for him. It also says that he sustains everything. So Christ is the creator and he is the sustainer, and he is seated on his throne of glory. And we will all appear before Christ. We will give an account of the life that we've lived on this world. We will all appear before his judgment seat. And friends, that needs to be our chief aim, being pleasing to him, because nobody will escape his judgment.